It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news, and it's Thursday evening, February 25th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. 5 o'clock news at 9 0. Top story at 5 o'clock on this Thursday evening here is Apple Incorporated on Thursday filed key court papers that fight a judge's order required the technology giant assist federal agents in the San Bernardino investigation, saying that judges in the case have always served to afford and violated. The Paradigm Republican field is Governor in Houston on Thursday for the CNN and Telemundo Republican presidential debate. It's the last meeting between the contenders who are now Senator Donald Trump, Senator Ted Cruz, Senator Marco Rubio, and Ohio Governor John Kasich. Washington, Senate Republicans sought to shift the focus away from them. Supreme Court filed on Thursday to move on to other legislative business, while the Democratic colleagues struggled to gain some momentum in the Senate for the court. Multiple SeaWorld employees posted as animal welfare activists said they conspired in the critics' company admitted tweet Thursday that acknowledgement comes 7 months after the people the ethical treatment of animals accused SeaWorld of spying. Melissa Cook, a professor who gained national notoriety during a protest at the University of Missouri, has been fired. Clickbait headlines when the video of pushing a report away from protesters went viral. Columbia, South Carolina, black voters are the linchpin and Hillary Clinton's strategy for winning in South Carolina Democratic presidential primary. As a result, her campaign has put the racial justice issues at the forefront of the agenda. Iranians vote on Friday in the national elections that once had the potential to be pivotal until almost every would-be candidate advocated reform was barred from running. Thousands of Afghanistans are angry and lives in the public parks in Greece after being turned away from neighboring Macedonia and this satisfies the spotlight of Europe's efforts to censor influx of refugees. Investigation into Jimmy Swale's sexual abuse case cleared the BBC wrongdoing on Thursday, and it painted a damning portrait of an institution where employees were afraid to raise even questions about sexual misconduct for fear. United Nations, the United States presented the UN Security Council resolution on Thursday that would dramatically tighten existing restrictions on North Korea after the January 6th test and create the toughest UN policy. So, North Korea's First Lady Ri Sol-ju is rarely seen in public, but according to recent report with White House leader Kim Jong-un is not well at. Tokyo, a Japanese nuclear power plant reactor that had shown such reactor leaks, has resumed operations. Washington, an Arizona-based non-profit organization, has increased reward for information about 13 bald eagles found dead in Maryland up to $25,000. In Beijing, China is overtaking the United States as a country with the most billionaires, with Beijing placed in New York City as the billionaire capital of the world. Storm systems brought tornadoes to the East Coast, killing for in Virginia, heavy snow that canceled hundreds of flights in the Midwest, and power outages that left hundreds of thousands across several states in the dark. Houston, the U.S. Supreme Court could either affirm a setback abortion rights this year, depending on how the justice ruling restricted law enacted 2 years ago in Texas has led to closing of more than half of a dozen abortion clinics in the Lone Star State. A man who disappeared from prison camp in 1959, while serving the time for manslaughter in the West, found in Florida last year, was guaranteed for parole on Thursday. Massapequa Park, New York, alleged sex and scandal involving one of the top officials in America's largest suburban counties was a hoax, that police detectives said Thursday following a nearly 3-week investigation. Washington. Outstanding student loan debt jumped by $29 billion to $1.23 trillion, while the delinquent loans remained somewhat steady in the last quarter of 2015. Carson City, Nevada. Nevada Governor Brian Sandoval told the White House Thursday that he doesn't want to be considered by President Obama for the nomination to the U.S. Supreme Court. Washington, a white nationalist link Super PAC issued a robocall urging support for Republican candidate Donald Trump over Cuban opponents Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz. Washington, President Obama. In Mansfield, bail was increased Thursday for a road rage suspect accused of hit and run drunken driving crash that killed a Foxborough farmer in November on the ramp from Interstate 495 north to the Route 140 north. Michael J. Hins, a 67-year-old from the Norton State Mobile Home Park on Mansfield Avenue, Norton was ordered held on $85,000 cash bail and $50,000 30 years. Arraignment in Fall River Superior Court on his bail was previously $75,000 set in Edinburgh District Court after the Norman Benak accident has since pleaded in Fall River Superior Court to indictments charging him with manslaughter while driving a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol and related charges according to court workers as he is accused of striking his pickup truck and a utility truck on a flat ramp from I-495 north to the Route 140 north, flipping it over and then driving it home. He was followed by a number of motorists and apprehended by police a short time later, 40 days said. Driver of the utility truck, Jared around 37, Foxborough was pronounced at the scene. A passenger truck was released after treatment in a hospital for injuries suffered in a crash according to police. Congressional committee that has passed an bill after the bill would have guaranteed consumer rights to challenge proposed energy rates. And off Edinburgh, man. Willard, you forgot a backpack containing marijuana in North Bowl Lanes, accused of threatening an employee during a phone call seeking to get it back. Norfolk, 2 students reported dizziness and illness at Kingfield Regional Middle School Thursday. Industry-led school officials interfered. There might be a ventilation problem, but concern probably found that Fire Chief Chanel said. Boston legislature. Exception from the requirements of the state open meeting law is unconstitutional, conservative leading think tank said on Thursday, but Attorney General Maura Healey declined to weigh in the dispute. The Boston-based binary institute said that the self-accept to restrict public access to certain legislative meetings under demand. The Constitution tonight that government be accountable for its actions. The public kept in the dark about critical policies. This decision cannot be held as elected representatives are accountable. The organization said in a statement. Springfield, Massachusetts, prosecutors are appealing the judge's order to grant a new trial to a man who spent 3 decades in prison for a rape conviction based on part of a single strand of hair. Oilfield services provider Alberton Company should buy a prolonged supply of crude oil prices will further slash the workforce by 8% of 5,000 jobs. Committee spokeswoman Emily Merritt told. Net loss in the past 5 years has been a total of $8 billion as Sue's Holdings kept off another disaster year with a new set of awful financial results. When Pfizer announced a plan to last, yet emerged with Botox maker Allergan and Movement headquarters in Ireland to save the company. The deal would lower its tax rate to about 70% and 18%, saving it only about $2 billion over the 3 years. India Cap reported 33% drop in the fourth quarter profits as business was hurt by currency headwinds and strategic movements to turn around its ailing business. Los Angeles, the company incorporated selling its Miltech Corporation subsector to General Atomics for $14.6 million in cash better focus on the core business. And Turkey, Turkish and Saudi Arabian companies have signed a joint venture agreement to form a defense electronics business in the kingdom. Okay, looking at stock market report. At 5:07. The Dow is up to 12.30 points at 16,697.29. SP 500 up 29 points at 1951.70. And Nasdaq up 39 6 points at 4,582.21. For the first time, unusual radio signals that long before the scientists have been traced to the distant galaxy as much as 6 billion light years away. The global warming hiatus is a conference that has spawned conversations of thousands of skeptical blog posts before being curbed blessing is fact. New York scientists have produced a rudimentary mass sperm for the stem cells in the laboratory, except it may lead to a treatment for infertile men. Robert Califf, a long-time Duke University cardiologist and researcher, was confirmed as the next leader of the Food and Drug Administration will do this week by a wide margin. Scientists find embryos within a certain range of squishiness was 50% more likely to result in a live birth than in those chosen using conventional methods. In Newport Rhode tool on fire. Public Avenue Company is in the same right. Second alarm on arrival. Fully involved structured events off. Peter Joe News Time is now 5:08 on this Thursday evening time of the fire. Spot report here. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be at the Garden to Garden, Milwaukee Bucks game time, 7:30 p.m. The Brooklyn Nets announced Thursday afternoon today Joe Dresser agreeing to a buy with a former All-Star guard. 4 months after the Dodgers chase Utley triggered a national debate on takeout slides at second base, Major League Baseball is completely outlawed the kind of slide that Utley used. Dubai, United Arab Emirates, top break Novak Djokovic retired during his quarterfinal against Felix on the Lopez in the Dubai Tennis Championship and infection in his eyes. Thursday ended his run of 17 consecutive final appearances. Indianapolis, Jerry Reese did not indicate where, but did not think that Jason Pierre-Paul will be played for the Giants in 2016, but the general manager made it clear Thursday that he thinks what the defense was able to do this past season. Peter Childers on Pablo Don on this Thursday evening news. Time now for a Trevor report here on this Thursday evening. Let's start off down the line here where let's start off around here where 95 of the southbound side of the store from Second August to downtown Providence, 95 of the northbound side, so from Route 10 to Route 95 of downtown Providence around 195. 146 of the southbound side, so from Route 15 to Route 95. 610 connecting on both ends. It's slow from Route 6 area and Route 95. 295 on the southbound side. It is slow from Route 6 to Route 116 in Johnson Stretch here. 195 on the westbound side. So from Route 44 in East Providence area to downtown Providence here. 185 on the eastbound side. Connects around Route 103 in Sunset, so expect some delays around from 103 in Sunset to Bradford Bridge and Fall River here. Route 20 in the northbound side. A little surround on the border rotary here. Route 6 to Union from Sycamore to All Lanes here. Route 20 in the northbound. A little surround in Falmouth Stretch here. 95 on the southbound side. Slow and go from 120 in Kenton to Route Neponset Street in Northern and the back again for Route 1 in Sharon all the way to 295 in Annenberg. 24 on the southbound side. Stop and go from 120 in Kenton all the way at the Route 27 in Brockton and the breaks again around Route 44 in Raynham here. Route 3 in the southbound side. It's all around the Braintree split area. Southfield Expressway on the both ends, and it's so from the Spike all the way to the Braintree split. 120 to the southbound side, and so from Dedham all the way out to the Zakin Bridge here. From Dedham all the way out to the Braintree split. 128 on the northbound side, and also from 37 in Braintree all the way out to Route 24 here. 128 to the southbound side, so from Route 20 in Waltham all the way to Route 9 in Wellesley here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side is so from Southeast Expressway out of the Mass Pike. 93 in both ends of downtown Boston, it's slow. 93 in the northbound, so from the Zakin Bridge to Summerville and Medford here. Mass Pike on the westbound side is slow from Newton Quarter all the way past Natick and then slow to Route 9 in Framingham here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side is slow around the Austin Brad tolls here. 120 on the northbound side is slow from Route 2 in Lexington all the way out to Reading here. Due to a couple of accidents on one all the way up to Route 3 stop on 127 on 3. We got an accident in Burlington and another accident on 120. Around Route 3 in Woburn here. 93 on the northbound side, so from Stonewall all the way out to Reading here around Woburn Stretch here. Around exit 37C. Route 3 on the northbound side, so from Burlington all the way out to Billwick and hit brakes again after 485 on the low here. 485 on the southbound side, so from Route 9 to the Mass Pike in Westport. 485 on the northbound side, so from Lowell all the way to Tewksbury here. And 495 on the northbound side, also around Route 110 in Lawrence here, and 93 on the northbound side, so from 495 to Route 110 in Lawrence, doing the next on the 93, stopping around 213 in Methuen here. In West Highway, 290 on the westbound side, so from 190 to Route 9 in Worcester here. 91 on the northbound side, so from Agawam all the way out to 291 in Springfield here. 91 on both ends, so from Rocky Hill all the way out to downtown Hartford, I-84 on the eastbound side, so from Farmington all the way out to downtown Hartford, I-84 on the westbound side, also around the New intersection, hit brakes again for the Waterbury stretch on westbound of I-84. I-84 on the eastbound side, so from Route 8 in Naugatuck all the way to Route 69 here. 95 on the both ends, also around the New Haven stretch, 91 on the southbound side, also around New Haven. 95 on the northbound side, also from Stamford all the way at the Bridgeport here. 95 southbound, so from Stamford all the way at to Putchester, New York here. I-84 on the eastbound side, so from Route 7 in Denver, Newtown, Connecticut here. I-95 on the southbound side, I have an accident in Clinton, Connecticut, and Westbrook, Connecticut, around Route 145, so expect some delays there. And 95 on the northbound side, an accident around North Stonington, Connecticut, so expect some delays here in the Connecticut stretch here. 91 on the northbound side, it did so from 57 Agawam to 291 Springfield, 291 on the southbound side, also around Route 91 in Springfield here. All the highways in New York City are slow go. In Albany, New York here, 787 on the northbound side it did so from the thruway all the way out to Troy. 787 on the southbound side also around the thruway. In Albany, I-87 on the northbound side so from the thruway all the way out to Route 7 here. Due to an accident here on I-87 on the northbound around Route 20 in Albany, so expect the delays here. And the thruway in Checkadilly also around 890 here. Up in Vermont, I-91 on the southbound side, also to the Brattleboro stretch. In New Hampshire here. Everett trip I could so for the Natural all the way up to Bedford. 93 on the northbound side, also for the Wyndham stretch. 101 on the westbound side, connecting before Route 125 here. Around the Epping stretch, so specimen delays here. But otherwise, it's looking good in New Hampshire and in Maine. 95 looking from New York to Augusta via Portland. On the main trip back, and 295 looking from Portland to Augusta. And 95 looking from Augusta to Holton via Bangor here. Looking at MBTA alerts at 5:14 here. Subway system is going good. Fitchburg line, train 417, 430 has departed Porter Square Station and it's operated 35, 40 minutes late en route to Fitchburg. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 5:15 here on this Wednesday. On this Thursday evening here, and it's time now for a weather report here. And looking at the latest radar situation here, and it shows a line of rain showers from the North Shore from Newburyport stretching down from Gloucester and Scrivener River down, Citrus down from Buckton down to Norton, and stretching in the Northern River down and west central portion of River down, and line of rain showers from Worcester all the way at past the Pike, and some snow showers around northwestern Massachusetts and east central New York, and stretching over to Vermont, and some rain showers around 991 from Claremont, Vermont, all the way up to Brattleboro, Vermont, and Claremont, New Hampshire here, and it's stretching on southwestern New Hampshire here, and some rain showers up to northern Connecticut, and a lot of rain showers from New England and Connecticut, stretching today and for Long Island around New York City here. And we're seeing some spotty snow, sleet, and rain showers up in northern New Hampshire, stretching over to northwestern Maine, and with some snow and rain showers around northwestern Vermont, north of Augusta, stretching to northwestern Maine, and some sleet and rain and snow showers around eastern Quebec, stretching down to Montreal, Quebec, and some snow showers in central western parts of New York State, down for central Pennsylvania from Harrisburg to Pittsburgh, down for eastern down for western Virginia, and seeing some rain showers from eastern New Brunswick, down for Nova Scotia here. And 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, Glasgow, low about 31 degrees. Southwest about 8 to 30 miles gust size, 29 miles an hour here. For Friday, most of Glasgow for mid-morning, then gradual clearing with a high near 39 degrees. West of about 8 to 30 miles gust size, 25 miles an hour here. Friday night, most Glasgow about 17 degrees. Northwest of about 5 to 9 miles gust size, 22 miles an hour. Saturday, steady podcast about 39 to about 27 degrees. Live open wind Kevin southwest of 5 to 10 miles gust size, 22 miles an hour here. For Sunday, most of the podcast got about 52 about 38 degrees. Monday, most of the podcast got 57 about 29 degrees. Tuesday, most of the podcasts go about 50 to about 31 degrees. Wednesday, had chance of rain and snow showers. Most podcasts got about 51 to about 31 degrees. Chance rain to 40%. And for Thursday, chance rain, snow showers and sleet. Most podcasts got about 44 degrees and chance rain to 30%. Currently in Not Near, it is 48 degrees light rain and the humidity 74%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Chell 5 o'clock news on this Thursday evening, February 25th, 2016. I'm Have a good evening. I'll see you at 11 o'clock for the late hour report. Have a good evening.